Hello there, welcome back to EU4. I'm playing as Holland. Sorry, the Netherlands now. It is 1578. And I've concluded a war last episode with Cologne, which got me the province of Cleves, also known as Cleef now, which I'm currently coring up. It was a good little sneaky war, I was quite happy with it. I also have a colony over, I guess you're probably saying Canada, on this little island, or this outcropping here. No, this one. This island out here. And that colony is almost completed. 893 colonists at the moment. So you're almost there. From there I'm going to jump down and make a colony on the American mainland to try and tick off one of those missions I have. Luckily there's still time. France has already jumped into Florida, I think, yeah. Oh yeah, Miami. Yeah, I think they're the only ones though on the mainland. And yet Spain's down here in, I guess you'd say, the Mexico area. I also need to get one in Brazil, so you got Spanish Brazil here, but hopefully I can take one of these ones as well. Brabant's declared war, that's interesting. But yes, that's the situation. Anatomical Theatre. Local doctors in Leeuwarden have begun to pay good money to study fresh corpses. The physicians claim that this allows them to improve their knowledge of the human body, documenting it for the betterment of mankind. Improving the grasp of human anatomy is not an argument that impresses locals when the graves of recently deceased are found open in the morning, however. The citizens of Leeuwarden are now demanding that we restrict these horrible practices and that we put a stop to the grave robbers. Yeah, this is reprimand and restrict the doctors. I'm not too fussed about innovativeness. It is quite high. What does it give me? Doesn't really give that much, to be honest. We got some uprising issue. Ooh, trust your neighbour. Although citizens are encouraged to show trust and good faith in their exchanges, the reality in many nations is that it's a risk people can afford to take. This, however, is not the case in the Netherlands. We have successfully stamped out corruption on so many levels in society. People not only trust officials to do their jobs without extra help of a bribe, but they also trust each other more in general exchanges. This general belief in the honesty of others is the very thread from which the fabric of society is woven, and our country is a shining example of it. As stipulated in reformed teachings, for 10 years I get reduced state maintenance, which will make me a bit of money, that's all. A little bit of unrest in Cleef, but that's working its way down. Now, I do have my claim on Oldenburg, which I'll be keeping a careful eye on. Still a bit of war happening in Europe. I've got my claim on Meppen, which I'll keep an eye on. Maxed out with Austria again. I feel like my alliance with France isn't worth what it used to be worth. Because France in this game have not really become a powerhouse like they usually do. I might send out a missionary, because I can. I'm going to turn off my stability modifier just to get some fervor points up. And let's get a missionary out there. Cost me a bit of money, but be good to do it. I can make another state. I can make the state of the North Rhine. So let's do that. Edicts I've never really used. Increases state maintenance and I get little bonuses. Let's call that up. What if I should use edicts more often? Like say up here for example. I own all the 4 provinces but 2 of them need to be converted. So would I go enforce religious unity? So it increases the maintenance, but I should save me money in the long run through missionary power, wouldn't it? You'd hope. Okay, I can get a new idea. Royal marriage with Denmark is off and on. Diplotech, I'm still 4 years ahead. Oh, there we go. Bayethuk is now my colony. It becomes self-sustaining. Excellent. Grand Bank Fisheries. Our explorers report that over the Grand Banks of Newfoundland, they have found waters teeming with thousands upon thousands of fishes just waiting to be caught. Fishing expeditions are headed to these waters in greater and greater numbers, and markets are awash with unimaginable supply of fish. Okay. So fish price is lowered, but salt price is increased. But I get a bonus there. Now, Spain are trying to jump in here as well. That's unfortunate. I wonder if do I have to pick any area, or can I just go anywhere here in America? Ooh, maybe I should take Manhattan. No, I think Delaware. I like the look of Delaware. Okay, what if I send colonists to Delaware? Which means that little fleet of mine needs to come collect these troops. Make another state. Ah, state of Newfoundland. Sure, let's do that. It's now caught up, and I've completed a mission in doing so. To be the states generation 1. Where are we? Conquering new states. As we expand, we must ensure that we can truly integrate the new lands we conquer into our administrative apparatus. After conquest comes the hard work of establishing the true Dutch rule over the conquered territories. So, decrease the state maintenance and harsh treatment cost for 25 years. The next one is assemble an army. And I need to have an army greater than 80,000. Well, there's a slight issue with that. Denmark, requesting their aid in a war against Sweden and Saxony. I suppose I can do that. But I will be doing that with my ships safely in port. Okay, before I just unpause it, let's get these guys going. Where is it? Delaware. Yeah, they're attached on the transport. Okay, let's grab this transport. Let's go to the Delaware Bay. Wait, Saxony didn't actually get involved. Okay. So it's just Sweden. I guess I can help out with that. Maybe I'll help Sweden take out some of their rebels. Might be a way of helping them. Except I can't seem to get to them except by sea, and I don't really want to risk sending them via sea. Because I don't think they would make it. Where's that little army? There they are. Please make landing at Delaware. The colonists will be here in a month. But once again, I've timed it pretty well. Okay. And I'll send... Oh, I can just wait there. Okay, and hopefully that will complete the mission. Yeah. Denmark, I want to help. I just can't. Ah, now I can get to them. Okay, the borders have opened up. Let's take Land of Opportunity. By portraying colonial lands a new virgin land where any man can make his fortune, possibly some women too, people will emigrate quicker to the colonies, meaning the nation will have spent less money on encouraging people to go there. So it gives me a global settler increase, which will obviously make my little colony grow that little bit faster. 55 a year, that's pretty good. Okay, let's help my Denmark brothers with their wars. Oh, that's my first uprising. I've got enough troops there to handle that. Still only Sweden involved. Oh, intrigues in Den Haag. A Flemish official, Simon Stevens' rise to high office has angered many of those closest to Antonius. Vincent Rijersen, a member of one of the oldest Dutch families in our country, has approached our monarch demanding that we relieve Simon Stevens of his position. Unlikely, because he's a half-price leveled 3 guy, so I'm going to say preposterous. Okay, let's help the Danes take back Kalmar. Election in United Provinces. The unfortunate passing of Antonius forces us to hold premature election. Both the statists and the Orangists have put forward a new candidate. 315 or 440. I don't like the 0 part to it. Wouldn't mind getting some status power back. I do have Diplo ideas being worked on, and then I need to get the next idea. So I will go the status candidate. Grab the 440. Might be a bit of an odd choice, but I think it's for the better. Kind of keeps the balance a little bit more even. So Oranges are just in power, but not much. France have more internal conflicts. France, wow. Never seen France get hit so hard. Sieging shouldn't be too hard. There we go. Taking these sieges isn't going to really help the war score. It's more just about helping Denmark fight a better war overall. Oh, they're going to attack me. It's good. It means I get, well, they get a debuff. So that's kind of what I was hoping for. It means I can go in and take these back. I'll try and get back. What's this? Elfsborg. Let's help the sieging of that. The war is going quite well, as you can see. So I just help the Danes with their little issues. Because I'm a good person like that. Now, Savoy is still annoying me. Savoy still have that powerful ally of Great Britain. If only they would... No, if only they'd get rid of that. France is still at war with who? Spain. No wonder they're struggling. They're just in these massive wars all the time. Alright, there's Ulfsborg back. Alright, did a conversion. What was the other message? I missed it. Or was it just that siege? Yeah. They're already sieging back that province. I'm gonna help them take. They got northeast. That's as northeast you can get, pretty much. Wait, what? Oh, what's happening down here? Cleveland. I thought there was some message about Cleves. Separatists popped up somewhere. I'm still ahead of time 2 years, so I won't grab the next tech just yet. But I will do another conversion while I can. Make use of this edict that I have. Who else can I friendly up with? How about Austria? Nope. There's a real merge with Austria. It's okay. Maybe Great Britain. Great Britain don't seem to hate me anymore. They're still allied with my rivals. The Ottomans. Ooh. Royal marriage. Back on with Austria. The Battle of Friesland is over, not surprisingly. Okay, I got that back. This war's taking a bit longer than I thought. Maybe I'll help siege back some of these provinces. It's a long way to go around though. Jesus. Missed recruiting target. The rapid expansion of our ports and docks has led to more young men leaving the farms and finding work on ships for trading companies. It's getting harder to find men we can count on to march to war. What's the manpower? I don't want to go all that way around. That seems a bit ridiculous. Maybe I won't do that. Let's siege back this province here for them. There's Austria maxed out. Let's go back to the Ottomans, shall we? Send some love their way. Ah, Savoy. And Brabant as well. Come on, I need these guys to break their alliances. There we go, and over here. My only concern is if these guys move too close, they might declare war on my colony, but I don't think it's something I can avoid. If it happens, it happens. Is that the risk of trying to colonize the new world? Is that you got to deal with all the natives who can possibly attack? Maybe that's why these guys, France went down here. I still got a bit of a buffer. Hopefully they'll leave me alone. 20% of the way there. How's that tech looking? 1 year ahead still. Got one more naval ID left before that's maxed out. It's good. Improvements in production technology. There are reports of farmers and miners being more productive than local bailiffs expect them to be. We should investigate if there is something that the entire nation of Netherlands can benefit from. I'll take a bit of inflation, I don't mind that. Gain some admin power. Because I'm kicking that down reasonably quickly. Get a new idea if I wanted to, and get the viceroys. Which... No, I'm going to save up and get the next Diplotech first, I think. Another uprising, it's fine. Innovative is decreasing, not too fussed about that. Oh, I finally made it, but they're already here. Oh well. Brabant's actually getting a couple more provinces. All I want from them is loon. Give me loon. Okay, they left me alone to take Trondelag back, which I will do presently. It's taking a bit longer than I thought. Okay, so I've got text ready. I'm still sieging down this province. Get one more tick. Yep, there we go. Let's go up and get Finn Marken back, and I think that will do for this episode. So I'm helping Sweden with the war, but I'm more really just helping clean up their separatism issues. Looking for a way to get another war in Europe, and I'm working on some colonies, so things are looking pretty good still. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate your support, and I hope to see you next time.